Hi, this is Andrew, and welcome back to my watch journey. Got a few in the frame today. In the frame, see what I did there? Anyway, these are all my self builds. Yes, my AliExpress Frankenstein watches that I've been making over the past 6 months. Never done this before. Some of them are okay, and some of them aren't okay. But I'm selling them all, well, most of them, because I need the money to make some new ones. So anyway, I'm going to go through them. This is the first one. This is I had bits left over. As you can see, it's got a bit of that Rolex dial. It's I think it says it's a ceramic body. And I've got the Millhouse? Yeah. The Rolex Milgauss, even Millhouse. That's that's Milhouse. This is the sort of the Milgauss seconds hand on it, which fitted onto the movement. I think the movement, although it's a blank. I think inside it's an NH35. It actually has a date on it, but there was no date on the dial, so you can't see the date. So that's the first one, but that's the first one I ever made, and it actually works, and surprisingly, if I give it a shake, I think it'll not start. Yeah, it'll start working. So I probably won't sell that one because it's the first one I ever made, so it's got a little place in my heart. The next one, I wanted to do the Seiko Pogue kind of thing. This one is actually already on eBay. For sale. Works fine, as you can see, tells the time fine. However, I had the problem every time I pressed the stopwatch, the hands flew off. Now I think I've solved it, but to be honest, I don't really want to press it again, so because the hands must have come off 10, 15 times. After a while you get a little bit sick. So anyway, I don't really want to press it again to find out. Don't need to. It is up for sale. I put it down for spares or repairs. Lovely looking watch. I love the dial. I actually changed the glass for sapphire, domed sapphire with anti-reflective underneath. But yeah, really nice watch. It's a VR63 movement inside, quartz, which it's very accurate. Yeah, it's a nice looking watch. Hardly worn it. Well, hardly worn any of them really. And that's part of the reason why it needs to go, so I can get better at it and make other ones. This was the next one I made. This has got an Etta cloned 2824 movement inside of it, I think. Let's see if it'll shake it. Will it work? It does. Sweeps around quite nicely. The only thing really wrong with this one, it does the date works and everything, but the only thing that's really wrong with it is this bezel. As if you can probably see, it doesn't quite fit properly. It is actually only on there with silicone, so I could take it off. But it was supposed to be my interpretation of a 50 fathoms. Nice strap, although I actually had to cut it into the strap there to make it fit. It looks a little bit like a 50 fathoms, and I do like the sunburst blue dial and the blue accent on the bezel, and it's actually a solid bronze case, which is quite expensive. But again, I mean, I'm going to be selling them, and I will be making a loss on all of them. But it's a watch, so you're always going to make a loss unless you really know what you're doing, and I obviously don't. I just do this for fun. I don't do this to make money. I mean, it'd be nice if I did make money, don't get me wrong, but I don't. So yeah, that's it has got a good little movement in there, but it's a cloned movement, and that's that one. That one isn't up for sale yet, but will be. Next one I made was my Rolex Submariner homage. As you can see, it does say Rolex, but it's not. Now this one I had loads of trouble getting the. Let's give it a shake. Does it work? Yeah. I think this has got an Etta movement in as well, although but maybe not. I don't know if it's sweeping around enough for a net movement. I'll have to try them out on my time grapher to see which one's which, or even have a look at the back. No, again, it's solid back on that one. But these clone movements aren't that pretty to look at anyway. And I never really see the point in having an open case, because how often do you look at the back? You put the watch on, and that's the last time you look at it. So yes, this is my Submariner. Actually all works well. The only thing is the Cyclops is a little bit off. You kind of have to look at it from the side. If you look at it from straight on, you don't quite see it. Side on, there it is. Straight on, not quite. Although it is handy just to look at it. It does actually work quite well on a day-to-day basis. I actually like this watch, and I do wear it. But again, and I don't know about selling a homage Rolex if that's allowed, but I did like that one, and it does all work properly, apart from the Cyclops being out. This is the next one, which really is like a summer watch. It's my Captain Willard clone. This has got an NS35 movement in. If I give it a shake, there you go, starts working. That's the date, blue hands, like the sort of the faded blue dial and the Pepsi look on it as well. Does that have an open back on this one? Nope, didn't go for that either. Lovely. So yes, I like this one. It's a nice summer watch, but I can't remember if the date works on this one or not. I would have to wear it again just to make sure. I think it does, but anyway, before I put it up for sale, I'll find out for sure. That's that one. Next one. This is the Casio G-Shock. Get a homage to their metal variants. It does, it actually says on the back that it is a Casio, but I can assure you it's not. The moment it's actually running a little bit fast, which for a quartz is a bit weird. Although maybe I just haven't set the time correctly on it. That's something I'd have to have another look at, make sure. It's a bit dusty as well, isn't it? They are all a bit dusty. What have I been doing? Yes, so there you go. It does have it all works. Does the light work? I think it does. But anyway, yeah, it does all work. Date and everything. But like I say, it's running a little. I think it's running fast, but a quartz can't run fast, can it? It's not. I certainly can't regulate it anyway. So yes, it says G-Shock and all the rest of it, but it isn't. But it does look the part, and it's a lovely looking watch. And nice bracelet. That's like a homage to the £2,000 G-Shock. Believe me, it wasn't £2,000. But I'm not sure how much I'm going to put them up for. I'll just have a look, see what else is up there and what they're going for. This one, I do really love this one. This is the homage to the tuner with a case. Only thing about this is I had to put the. If I give it a shake, will it work? Yes, it does. I do like the red seconds on this one. Oop, it's just stopped. There we go. Off it goes again, and stops again. Okay, give it a good shake. And yeah, actually it does work alright, but the date's wrong, and it works. There you go. Stop. I should really wind it up, shouldn't I? Let's have a look. If I just wind it up. So I'll give it a quick wind. Maybe that doesn't work. Yeah, maybe it's something I should have done before I started actually doing the video. Yeah, it looks lovely, and when it is, if you wear it all the time, it does wind up properly. However, I don't, but it's a really nice looking watch, and I do like this, the strap on it. It's really good, it's a really nice strap. But because the date doesn't work properly, again, it's going to have to go. Again, the case was actually quite expensive. I mean, it's sapphire glass. I do like the whole look of it, the dial and everything. But again, it's going to have to be spares or repairs because the date doesn't work properly. That's that one. And next one was my Grand Seiko kind of homage thing. And this is, yeah, I know it's a strange looking combination of purple dial with silver indexes and the actually gold hands. Not sure why I went down that road. I also changed out the bracelet and put a little like a homage Grand Seiko I had. As you can see, I've worn it. It's got a few marks on. So that is actually slightly bigger than the bracelet. But I wanted to have Grand Seiko on because it was going to be a Grand Seiko. As you can see, I changed out the rotor. Can you just focus in on that if you can? Here we go. Don't move the video. Yeah, I did change out the rotor, which looks quite nice, I think. Okay. If I just... There we go. So I did change the rotor. It's a nice watch, and it wears well. It does look a bit sort of Grand Seiko-ish. Although it does say it's got a spring drive 5 days. I think it actually does not have a somehow does not have a spring drive 5 days on it. It is again another NH35 movement in this one, as you can tell. Yeah, it's not quite sweeping like a 2824 movement would. But it, you know, it's, if you like it, it's nice and it does work well. But yeah, it's gonna have to go. So that's that one. But yeah, everything works on that one, date and everything. The next one again, this all works, date and everything, because as you can, these are my later ones, because I'm actually getting to know what I'm doing now. This again, I actually put the Seiko on myself on the dial, and it's not quite straight. So, and again, this has got the, oh, it says, you know, it's a Grand Seiko. It's not a Grand Seiko bracelet, but it looks like one. And again, on the back, I did have a different rotor in the back, but it was too big and it wouldn't allow movement. This one does, so I went back to the original rotor. Quite just a nice sort of plain face on it, but it's a nice cream dial. And if we shake it, it should work. There you go. Yep, I think it's another NH35 in that one. Probably. I could probably tell if I had a look. Can I tell if I had a look? Actually, no, it might be an edge movement. Okay, I can't actually even focus on it. Nope, can't really tell, but I'm sure before I sell it, I will make sure I know what movement's inside of there. That's that one. And finally, you'll be glad to hear, if you've stuck with this long, was the last one I made, which is I call this what's the word like I'm looking for? I can't even think what it is. It's on, anyway, but it was meant to look this way. It was sort of off kilter, or not quite right, but everything works on this one. Again, NH35 movement, but I think it all goes quite well. Again, this was a bronze case, and I thought the dial and everything and the grey hands all worked really well. It's meant to be sort of like I can't think of the word, but sort of steampunk. There you go. Got there eventually. God, that was hard work, wasn't it? Yeah, this is like a steampunk type of watch. So it's all a little bit off center and not quite the way it should be, but it works fine. And so the strap and all that was very steampunkish as well, and sort of, you know, sort of dirty bronze look about it. But yeah, if we give it a good shake, it should just, yeah, off it goes. So there you all are. This one looks fine. Will I sell this one? Yeah, probably, because I want to build some more, and that's what I like doing. So and I haven't got any money, so I need to sell these to get a little bit of dosh and go and spend it all on AliExpress. And there you go, my self-builds that are sadly going to go the distance. Well, maybe apart from that one, and possibly the Rolex. But yeah, I do have to get rid of them, so they will be gone. Thanks for listening, and hopefully not too long before I do another one. I know this one's been a while, so I'll be as quick as I can.